Based on your visit you made in Moldova, I would like to ask you if you can underline one good thing you discovered in Moldova and the other one worrying thing that you see today in the Republic of Moldova. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Jagland, would you like to respond?
Yes, please. I have already answered the question about the CPT report on Turkey, and I hope that the CPT report can be made public soon. With regard to the situation in the whole judiciary in Turkey, it is of great concern, of course, when so many judges have been replaced, along with the many prosecutors that have also been replaced. But I still believe that we have to continue to work with the Turkish authorities on the reforms in the judiciary, among many things. This is not at all a waste of money. If we say that, then Europe is giving up, and I don't think we should give up. There are many things that we can do and have done in Turkey, and I think we need to work with them together with the European Union. I hope that the European Union also sees it in that way. With regard to implementation of judgment, I would in general say, and this applies also to these particular cases versus Ireland, namely that it is the Committee of Ministers that has a collective responsibility to implement judgment from the court. And there is also always a dialogue between the state party in question and the whole Committee of Ministers in order to come to a good conclusion. And this is actually the only tool we have to proceed with a judgment from our court. With regard to Moldova, one good thing, there are many good things actually. I can mention one thing, namely that after the disappearance of $1 billion from Moldovan banks, I've seen that many have been arrested. One has started to go after those who were responsible. Whether this goes far enough, that I can't say, but actually it was taken very seriously. There have been implemented reforms in the judiciary, but today the Prime Minister said to me that this has to continue. We had a plan for reforms in the judiciary which was supposed to discontinue in 2017, but now one has, so to say, to prolong the implementation of these reforms by 1 year. This is also a good thing. Well, a concern that we have in Moldova is that it is very difficult to come to an agreement between the different political parties on the fundamental things, for instance, regarding the constitution and also now on the electoral law. I have said again and again, and I would like to reiterate here, namely that such things like a constitution and electoral law should have the broadest possible support. This is the best way to secure political competition for the power and to build state institutions. If there is not a broad agreement on these things, possibly a consensus, then it is very difficult to build a solid state. And therefore I have also discussed this with the Prime Minister earlier today, and that now, for instance, with regard to the electoral law, one should look carefully into the advice of the Venice Commission in order to build this broadest possible consensus, support from the electoral law, so that one can have elections on a basis which everybody can recognize as fair. Thank you.